Today, we're diving into the dramatic world of Hollywood lawsuits. Ever wondered which movies caused such a big fuss that they ended up in court? Get ready for some jaw-dropping stories, because we're counting down the top 10 films that sparked major legal battles. From copyright claims and broken contracts to accusations of stolen ideas, these movies found themselves in the middle of real-life dramas that rivaled their on-screen plots. We'll uncover the secrets behind the lawsuits, the famous faces involved, and the shocking outcomes that changed Hollywood history. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready to be amazed by the unbelievable legal battles that unfolded behind the scenes of some of your favorite films. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our exciting videos. Let's get started. Number 10. The Godfather. The Godfather, a masterpiece that has captivated audiences worldwide, wasn't immune to the complexities of legal entanglements. Interestingly, the saga extended beyond the screen when Mario Puzo, the brilliant mind behind the novel that inspired the film, found himself in the midst of a legal battle. A former mobster threw a curveball by claiming his life bore striking similarities to that of Vito Corleone, sparking a lawsuit for breach of contract. This intriguing case was eventually resolved outside the courtroom, offering a glimpse into the sometimes blurred lines between reality and fiction. It's a fascinating chapter in the legacy of The Godfather, showcasing the unexpected ways art and life can intersect, and the legal dramas that can unfold in the shadow of cinematic success. Number 9. Borat Sacha Baron Cohen's Borat not only delivered laughs, but also stirred the pot, leading to a series of defamation lawsuits from those who felt misrepresented by the film. Among the most notable was the action brought by Romanian villagers, who were depicted as living in a backward and primitive manner. This lawsuit underscored the tension between creative expression and the real-life impact on individuals featured, albeit unwittingly, in satirical works. The case was ultimately dismissed, shedding light on the complexities of satire in the realm of free speech. The Borat saga opened a broader discussion on the boundaries of humor and the responsibilities filmmakers face when their work mirrors real societies and cultures. Number 8. The Hurt Locker. The Hurt Locker. An acclaimed depiction of the intense world of bomb disposal teams in conflict zones found itself at the center of legal scrutiny when a U.S. Army sergeant stepped forward with claims of defamation. Asserting that the film inaccurately portrayed the life and duties of military bomb disposal units, the sergeant's lawsuit aimed to hold the filmmakers accountable for their dramatic liberties. This legal challenge sparked a conversation on the balance between creative freedom and the portrayal of real-life professions in cinema. Although the dispute reached a settlement outside the courtroom, it underscored the ongoing dialogue about how closely art should mirror reality, especially when dealing with subjects of such gravitas and real-world significance. Number 7. Frozen, Disney's enchanting tale. Frozen didn't just capture the hearts of audiences around the globe, it also found itself in the midst of a legal cold front. A lawsuit emerged from a Chilean author who argued that the storyline of two magical sisters was lifted from her book. Seeking a snowstorm of damages, the author's claims eventually melted away in court. A federal judge determined that despite some superficial similarities, the core essence and execution of both stories were distinctively different. This dismissal shone a light on the intricacies involved in copyright disputes within the creative realms of the film industry, illustrating the fine line between inspiration and infringement. Through this, Frozen continues to stand as a beloved original work, unchilled by its legal encounter. Number 6. The Hangover 2. The Hangover 2 stirred quite a buzz, not just for its uproarious antics, but also for a legal scuffle that could rival any of its on-screen shenanigans. In the heart of this legal tangle was a distinctive tattoo adorning Ed Helms' face, a replica of the iconic ink sported by boxer Mike Tyson, which became a central visual gag in the movie. The artist behind Tyson's tattoo lobbed a lawsuit at Warner Bros., accusing them of copyright infringement for replicating his design without permission. This unexpected twist off-screen underscored the vital importance of respecting copyright laws, even in comedy. The lawsuit was navigated through a settlement, shedding light on the essential steps filmmakers must take to ensure all creative elements within a film are used lawfully. This case didn't just make headlines, It served as a real-world plot twist, reminding us of the intricate dance between creativity and legal obligations in Hollywood. Number 5. Pirates of the Caribbean. The high-seas adventures of Pirates of the Caribbean didn't just captivate audiences. They also sailed into troubled waters with a legal challenge that seemed straight out of a Hollywood script. A screenwriter hoisted the flag of lawsuit, claiming the franchise's maiden voyage on the silver screen borrowed heavily from his own script without permission. This legal skirmish spotlighted the murky depths of intellectual property rights in the cinematic world. With allegations that his creative work served as an uncredited blueprint for the film, the ensuing battle stirred the waters of concern over originality and authorship in the industry. The case, which eventually reached a settlement away from the public eye, emphasized the importance of acknowledging and compensating creative contributions, regardless of their source. This episode in the Pirates of the Caribbean saga reminds us that, in the vast ocean of storytelling, navigating the rights of creators is as critical as the tales themselves. Number 4. Avatar, James Cameron's Avatar. A visual spectacle that redefined the boundaries of cinematic technology, found itself at the heart of a legal quagmire when accusations of intellectual theft emerged. A screenwriter stepped into the legal arena, claiming that the lush alien world of Pandora and its narrative had been plucked from his own creative universe. This lawsuit put a spotlight on the ever-present issue of originality and copyright within the film industry, challenging the notion of what constitutes a unique story in an age of shared myths and archetypes. The legal system was called upon to navigate these murky waters, eventually determining that the similarities between Cameron's epic and the plaintiff's work did not surpass the threshold of copyright infringement. This decision not only reinforced the complexities involved in distinguishing between inspiration and direct copying, but also illustrated the fine line creators tread in bringing new worlds to life on the silver screen. Number 3. Finding Nemo, diving into the colorful depths of the ocean. With Pixar's Finding Nemo, we find a tale that not only enthralled audiences worldwide, but also navigated its way through turbulent legal waters. The story, centered on the heartwarming journey of a father searching for his son, encountered a wave of contention from a children's book author. The claim that Pixar had supposedly cast their net a little too wide, allegedly pulling inspiration from her book to create the underwater escapade. This author contended that her manuscript, which shared thematic similarities with the movie, had been accessed by the studio, forming the basis for Nemo's adventure. The legal tide eventually receded with an out-of-court settlement, highlighting the significant impact of copyright considerations in the realm of animated storytelling. This incident reminds us of the critical balance between drawing inspiration and navigating the waters of intellectual property rights, ensuring that the stories we cherish can continue to inspire without overstepping creative boundaries. Number 2. La La Land, La La Land. The whimsical journey through the trials and triumphs of aspiring artists in Los Angeles danced its way into a legal spotlight not for its choreography, but for its representation of jazz. A jazz musician voiced concerns through a lawsuit, arguing that the film's depiction of the jazz world was not only inaccurate, but disparaging. This unique legal challenge brought to the forefront discussions about artistic license versus cultural authenticity. The court's decision to dismiss the case reinforced the idea that creative works like La La Land are interpretations of reality, not bound to faithfully replicate every aspect of their subjects. This situation highlights an ongoing conversation in the entertainment industry about the balance between creative expression and respect for cultural histories and realities. It's a reminder that even in crafting narratives of aspiration and love, filmmakers tread a delicate line between inspiration and representation. Number 1. The Conjuring. The Conjuring, a spine-chilling entry into the horror genre, found itself enveloped in real-life eeriness when faced with a lawsuit. This controversy centered around a paranormal investigator who felt that the cinematic rendition of her experiences was not only inaccurately portrayed, but also bordered on defamation. She argued that the filmmakers embellished and distorted her life's work for dramatic effect, sparking a legal battle for the integrity of her story. This dispute ultimately found resolution away from the public eye, settling out of court. It highlights the delicate dance filmmakers must perform when drawing inspiration from actual events and lives. The case prompts a deeper reflection on the responsibilities of storytellers in portraying the truth, especially when the narrative ventures into the realm of the supernatural. This incident serves as a reminder of the complex interplay between creative liberty and the factual grounding of stories based on real-life occurrences. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on subscribe button if you found this video informative and exciting. We love hearing from you, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.